Hi, and welcome to Missed It by How Much. This is the channel that tests sports hypotheses by using computer game engines. We're currently replaying the 2013 season, managing the Los Angeles Dodgers, but we're playing the Action PC baseball game as if it is OOTP and making changes to our roster as we go. Today's episode will be called Scheduled Loss, because we don't have a starting pitcher that's available. Injuries have finally caught up to us to the point where we don't have a starter today. Zach Greinke is out with a broken collarbone. Various other Chris Capuano's out. Some of Stephen Fife is out with injury. So this is Kershaw's out on death in the family leave. And Kershaw will be back on the next game after a day off. But today, this is our lineup minus Hyun-Jin Ryu and Matt McGill. These 9 pitchers will divvy up the innings as I see fit. And we're going to, since we don't have a real starter today, and because of, as always, a limitation on how many at-bats we have per player, this is our lineup today. Including starts for Ethier and Bright, Schumacher in center field for the first time this season, Gordon at second base for the first time this season, Jerry Hairston Jr. at third base, and Peter Moylan pitching with his expected 25 pitches. There you see the expected scoring. If we get to 4 runs, that will be great. If we can stop them below 4 runs, that would be a miracle. So, after all that big long explanation, let's play some baseball. The Dodgers have won the first 2 games of this series against the Rockies. They're looking for a sweep. And I say to them, good luck. The winds are calm and 69 degrees, so let's play ball. Stepping in is Eric Young. I still don't know if this is the Eric Young that used to play for the Dodgers in the late 90s, early 2000s. But if it is, this must be his last season. As you see out on the field, Ellis behind the plate. I only put him in there because we had to have some semblance of the regular lineup, along with Loney at first, as aforementioned D. Gordon at second, Cruz at short, Hairston over at third with his .887 fielding percentage, Van Slyke in left, Schumacher in center, and Ethier in right. Let's pitch. There's a base hit for Young, past Gordon into right field. Let's see if he tries for 2. He does not. He holds. And we're going to have to look out for him because I remember him as being able to run. He's a 9, so that's kind of scary. But it did say 47%. Here's the leadoff hitter for the first 2 games of the season, Dexter Fowler, excuse me. We're not going to try to throw over there. We're just going to pitch. And we walked him. And see, this is the problem. When you only have so many pitches, you got to have these guys get outs. We're up to 7 already. 2 on, nobody out, and here comes Carlos Gonzalez, who spoiled a shutout last game with a solo home run. Whew, okay, we're going to try to pitch around him here, not give up a home run. There's a ground ball to second. Gordon tosses to Loney, and he moves everybody up 90 feet. 1 out. Runners at second and third. For Troy Tulowitzki, who gets his first start in this series, the venerable shortstop, steps in with a .238 average, well below his real average on the regular season. 5 home runs, 20 RBI, 883 OPS. And look at those numbers. We're at 12 pitches, so we're gonna try to pitch around him, and we'll walk him. We'll take that, even though we're on a limited pitch count. The bases are loaded. 1 out. Here's where we need to make some hay. And those numbers do not say hay. Michael Kadire steps in. .302 average, 4 home runs, 14 RBI. We're going to have to go right at him here. Here we go. Moylan with the 0 fielding percentage. Ooh. Hold your fingers crossed. There's a ground ball to Cruz. I'm sure he'll field that. He's not going to throw home. We have a 59% chance of a double play. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, we're not going to throw home. Flips to Gordon for 1. Over to Loney. Double play. The runner is out. And Kadir makes 2. And Moylan gets out of it without giving up a run. Wow. That first inning is always scary because you have that top of the lineup. But somehow Pete made it through. And he still has some pitches left in his arm. He might get to face another batter. All right, we're through half an inning, no score. Loney, Van Slyke, and Ethier for the Dodgers. He hits a ground ball to Whiskey. That should be an easy throw. Gets him before he's halfway up the line, 1 down for Van Slyke. Juan Nicasio is our starter today with a 3.58 ERA, 2-2 in 27 and 2/3 innings pitched. He's given up 21 hits, 10 walks, and 16 strikeouts with a whip of 1.120. Van Slyke strikes out. Ethier's turn. He hits a fly ball to center. Fowler watching the can of Gordon fall off the ledge into his apron. We're through 1, no score. All right, Peter. Oh, look at this slug right here. Rosario steps in, and I'm really scared here. Let's look at some other pitchers. The plan is, next up, for the bottom of this lineup, we're going to go with, oh, yeah. I wasn't going to start Moylan. I was going to start Guerra. Let's see what Guerra's got. He got better numbers here. But we need to get an out. Is it possible to get an out here? I don't think so. Look at this. No. All right. That's it. Pete, good job. Javi Guerra coming in to pitch. And the numbers go down considerably. Okay. I was going to start with Guerra and Moylan, and then for some reason I switched back to Moylan. So there's a blooper to Cruz, who's made some nice nifty plays in the infield. He gets another one. Here's Arenado, who got his first hit of the season last game, facing Guerra. And there's a ground ball to Loney. James steps on the bag, 2 down. We've gone from a 0 fielding percentage to 750. That's an improvement. With 2 outs, Josh Rutledge steps in. And he walks. All right, 2-out walk. And Nicasio will step in. Not scary numbers. Rutledge's are scary, though, so we're going to throw over there. And it goes down. Try it again. Nope, we're going to pitch. And he strikes him out. So a walk and nothing else. We're through 1.5. There's no score. Schumacher, Gordon, and Ellis stepped in against Nicasio. And Schumacher with a fly ball to left. That's an easy play. Gonzalez ranging to his left. Puts the glove up, and the ball comes down in it. 1 out for Gordon. And they're up. Smart guys. They've learned the bunt. So we're going to swing here. And strike out. 2 out for Ellis. Those are decent numbers. Ellis walks. So we have a runner on with 2 down for Hairston. Hitting .211 on the season with 1 RBI. His OPS is .422. Ellis not running. The pitch to Hairston is a fly ball to center. Looks playable for Fowler. He actually has to drift back on it and makes the catch. Ellis is left. Oh, he actually got to the track. On base, we're through 2 innings. There's no score. Young, Fowler, Gonzalez step in for a second time around. This time against Guerra, who still has some pitches left. Let's see what he can do. Facing Young, there's a ground ball to James Loney at first, and he wins the race to the bag, 1 out. All right, good pitching so far. This is kind of scary for Fowler, so we're going to try to pitch around here with 1 out. And there's a fly ball deep. And I don't think that's playable. Wow, is that high? The Rockies now lead 1-0 as Dexter Fowler parks that one way in the stands. That ball will not return to this earth in its original form. And the Rockies lead 1-0. All right. Tried to pitch around. That's what you got. 379 foot. 4th home run on the season. And here's Gonzalez. We're now up to 20 pitches. And he walks Gonzalez. All right, runner on, 1 out for Tulowitzki. We're going to have to just pitch to these guys. And we strike him out. 2 outs. Gonzalez now up to 79% chance of a steal, so we throw over. And it goes up. Let's try once more. Holding our breath. And it's 82%, so that's not going to work. So let's do a pitch out here. See if we can get an easy out. Gonzalez not going. He's down to 76. And Guerra is out of pitches. Not even make it through the 3rd. Let's go look and see what we got at the pin. All right. Well, we're trying to get through the 5th with Moylan, Matt Guerra, and Jose Dominguez. That was the goal. So let's see. That's not good numbers, and that's not good numbers, and that's not good numbers. And I don't want to go with any of these really good pitchers here. So we'll go with Dominguez. Jose coming in to pitch. We're on our 3rd pitcher before the spot to hit for the pitcher has come up. All right, let's see if he can get out of this. These are still not pretty. Although Gonzalez down to 32% chance of stealing. The pitch is a walk. 1st and 2nd, 2 out. The Rockies have already scored on a solo shot by Dexter Fowler in this half inning, and they lead 1-0. For Rosario, those numbers look a lot better. The pitch is a fly ball to left. Van Slyke moving to his left is watching it cascade downward towards him, and he makes the grab. The Rockies score on a solo shot by Dexter Fowler. Leave 2. We're through 2.5. It's 1-0 Rockies. Nicasio to face the bottom of the lineup. Cruz. Dominguez is going to hit for himself. And Loney. Pitch to Cruz is a fly ball to right. That looks playable for Young. Moving to his right. Makes the grab. 1 out. That would be one thing that you would think I could do in this game was hit for the pitchers. I can't even do that right. All right. Dominguez, with terrible numbers, gets a base hit, of course. Over Tulowitzki's head into left field. He'll hold with a single. A tying run on for James Loney. And those numbers look decent. He'll step in 0 for 1 on the game with a ground ball to short. Now, can he hit and run here? I don't think I've tried that. And his numbers are good in hit and run. We're going to try this. I don't know how often we've done it this season, maybe once or twice. But we're going to try right here, try to get some offense going. Pitch by Nicasio is a ground ball to second. Okay, so Dominguez moves to second. It stayed out of the double play. Loney's thrown out at first. So with 2 outs, tying run now moves in scoring position for Van Slyke, who has excellent numbers here. He's 0 for 1. And he struck out last time. Pitch by Nicasio is another strikeout. That's his 3rd of the game. We're through 3. 1/3 of this game is complete, and the Rockies lead 1-0. Arenado, Rutledge, and Nicasio. We're trying to coax Dominguez through this half inning. He's at 7 out of a possible 20 pitches. Let's see. There's a base hit for Arenado. That's his 2nd hit of the season. Van Slyke goes over to get it, and it's going to be a double. That's his first double of the season, maybe his career. He's only 22. He's in scoring position with nobody out for Rutledge, Nicasio, and then back to the top of the order with Eric Young. Pitch to Rutledge is thrown away. It's a wild pitch. Ellis corrals it, and Arenado stays at third. And it looks like Rutledge's numbers went through the roof. Up to a 793 OPS. We're not going to bring the infield up. We're going to play normal depth. Dominguez at 11 pitches now. Needs to get an out. And he will. Ground ball to Cruz. Big hop. We're not throwing home. Throws across the lung. It's going to be close, but I think they got him by a step. Let's see if they challenge. They do not. Okay, 1 out. Run scores is 2-0 Rockies. And with 2 outs, the pitcher comes up with nobody on base. Dominguez gives up a fly ball to right center. Schumacher races over and makes the grab. 2 out. Dominguez at 14 pitches for Eric Young, who's 1 for 2 on the day, and he strikes out. That's Dominguez's first strikeout. We're through 3.5. It's 2-0 Rockies. Ethier, Schumacher, and Gordon come up to face Nicasio. And Ethier strikes out. That's 4 for Juan, who's throwing excellent today. At 51 out of a possible 95 pitches. There's Schumacher, who's 0 for 1. It's a fly ball to center. Boy, that is a can of corn. Fowler drops the apron and collects the can. He makes a great play to do it, though. Apparently it wasn't that much of a can of corn. That's a second great play of the season. He dives and puts it away. It didn't look like it, but it was a great play. 2 down for D. Everybody's back now. These numbers look terrible. We're going to bunt. Pitch is a good bunt. Arenado coming in, but it's too late. Gordon's made it. Okay, that's a single. That's the Dodgers' second hit for the game. And here's Ellis, who's walked his first time up. Those are good numbers. Let's see a hit. First to throw over at 32%. I'm not running. Well, 70 now. I'm interested, but I'm not going to. I'm going to give AJ a chance. And there's a base hit to left. Over Tulowitzki's head. Gonzalez goes to cut it off. I don't usually take a chance like this, but 93%, we're going to try it. He doesn't even throw to third. Runners at the corners with 2 out for Hairston, who actually has decent numbers here. Can Jerry knock in an RBI here? Knock in a run and get a second RBI. First we throw over. Ellis going nowhere. Now, you know what Hairston is good at? It's hit and run. That's about the only thing he's good at. Should we try that here? He has decent numbers. Let's try it. We have nothing to lose in this game. It's a ground ball back to the pitcher. That doesn't matter. Dodgers strand 2. We're through 4 full innings. It's 2-0 Rockies. Dominguez now at 21 pitches is over his mark and has Fowler at the plate. Okay, so the goal was to get to the 5th inning. And I think Guerrero's turn is up now. Matt Guerrero comes in for Dominguez. He's a robust 4.91 ERA, and in 3 2/3, he's given up 4 hits, a home run, and has 1 strikeout and a whip of 1.091. Facing Fowler, who's walked and hit a home run. Be careful here. He strikes out. For Gonzalez, who has robust numbers as well, but we're going to pitch to him. And it's a pop-up. And it looks like it's going to make it to the outfield. Gordon's going back, but Ethier's coming in, and his ball, he calls off Gordon, makes the catch. 2 out. Tulowitzki, those are great numbers. Pitch by Guerrero is a fly ball to right center, and it's high. Schumacher's back. Does he have a chance at it? He makes the grab. On the track. Doesn't say that. Oh, near the 385 mark. So I guess that's a track. 1, 2, 3 innings for Guerrero. We're through 4.5. It's 2-0 Rockies. Nicasio at 65 pitches steps on the mound to face Cruz. He's going to face Guerrero because I can't pull him yet. Cruz with the ground ball to Rutledge. That should be an easy. Oh, an error? Yes, it is. Josh Rutledge with the second error of the season. Looks like Cruz is on second. He threw it away into the dugout. Guerrero, I don't think he can bunt. Let's take a look. Oh, he is not a good bunter. So we're going to let him swing and strike out. Cruz 11% chance of stealing here. We're going to swing. And it's a pop-up. Tulowitzki's calling out for it. Cruz better get on the second base with both feet. Tulowitzki makes the out. Catches the ball, records the out. 1 out. The game will record the out. Tulowitzki makes the play. 1 out, back to the top of the lineup for Loney, who's grounded to short and grounded to second. Facing Nicasio. And strikes out. That's the 5th one for him. He's cruising right now. Up 2-0. Van Slyke's turn. He has struck out twice against Nicasio. And he pops up in foul territory. Rosario, all by himself, makes the play. The 2-base error by Rutledge doesn't hurt. We're through 5. It's 2-0 Rockies. Guerrero steps back out there. Still has 10 pitches in his arm. Facing Cuddyer, Rosario, and Arenado. The pitch. Ground ball just to the left of the bag. Cruz makes the play across to Loney. Easy out. Rosario stepping in. The catcher. And he strikes out. Second strikeout by Guerrero. And he's out of pitches as Arenado steps in. So we can give him an opportunity to pitch here to him. And the numbers don't look terrible. We're going to give him one more batter. See if he can get out of this half inning. There's a ground ball to Hairston. Oh boy. The throw to first. Did they get him? Arenado seemed to slow down there at the end. And they did. We're through 6. Well, 6 half innings of pitching. And we've only given up 2 runs. That's pretty good. If the offense was any better, we'd have a chance in this game. Go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 2-0 Rockies. Ethier, Schumacher, Gordon. Now I got to start thinking about, we're still in this game technically. So some of these guys are getting off the bench maybe. Ethier strikes out. That's 6 for Nicasio, and that's it for him. Well, that's good. Nicasio, great job pitching there. Giving up 3 hits, and that's it. 6 strikeouts. Rex Brothers comes in with his 1.32 ERA, 13 2/3 innings pitched, 12 hits. He has given up 2 home runs, 7 walks, and 12 strikeouts with a whip of 1.390. Facing Schumacher, those numbers do not look good. Let's get. And he strikes out. First one. Oh, he's a lefty too. Gordon hits lefties better than he does righties. You can try to bunt here, but I want to swing away. He's been hitting lefties better, but not this one. Gordon strikes out. Now we're through 6 full innings. 2/3 of this game is complete, and the Rockies lead 2-0. Guerrero is done for the day. Rutledge, brother spot, and then the top of the order. All right, now we got to our good guys, and we probably would like to save Kenley in case of emergency only. Withrow also, because Withrow, and we're going to have to get through 9, so we have to get 3 innings here, because we're at home. Withrow gets used, he's down. Although we do have a day off, and then we have Kershaw pitching next. So, yeah, let's go with Withrow first. Give him a chance to pitch with his 20 or so pitches. And we'll put him in Guerrero's spot. All right. Chris Withrow on the season, a 1.80 ERA. He's won one game. He's saved a game. He's pitched 5 innings, given up 4 hits, a home run, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts, and a whip of 1.400. Facing Rutledge here in the 7th. He strikes him out. First strikeout. In steps Brothers, maybe? Nope. Reed Brignac comes in to pinch hit. He is hitting .295 on the season and 44 at-bats. He has 13 hits, a home run, 7 RBI. His OPS is 772. Those numbers don't scare me. Let's pitch. Brignac hits a fly ball deep to left center. Schumacher racing over, makes the grab. On the track? Yep, on the track. 2 out. Back to the top of the order for Eric Young. Those are pedestrian numbers. Let's see what Withrow can do. There's a comebacker to Withrow. And he messes it up. And Eric Young is on safely. If you're going to make an error, today is not a bad day to do it. First error of the season. Eric Young, a 58% chance to steal. We're going to throw over at least once. And he throws it away. Back-to-back errors? Oh, no. Okay. I don't know. They're just there's a Christmas tree light or something. I don't know. Maloney makes the tag. He's safe. Okay. Terrible numbers for Fowler, who has a home run in this game. He's also walked and struck out. So we're just going to pitch. And he walks him again. First and second, 2 out. Here's Gonzalez. And those again are not great numbers. So we're going to let him pitch. See if we can get out of this. And he strikes him out. Second strikeout for Withrow of the half inning. We're through 6.5. 2-0 Rockies. The Rockies have a new pitcher. Wilton Lopez steps on the hill. He's 3-0 with a 2.84 ERA. 19 innings pitched. He's given up 23 hits, 2 home runs, 7 walks, 16 strikeouts, and has a whip of 1.579. All right, AJ, first chance. And he hits a ground ball to Tulowitzki. Nice big hop. And easy out. 1 down for Hairston. We can pinch hit here, except these numbers don't look all that bad. Let's take a look at what's on the bench, just for fun. Only have right-handed hitters and a switch hitter. And those numbers are all better, but not significantly better. I mean, even Ramon Hernandez is better. We're going to let him have a chance here. Down 2-0. We're going to play it cool right now. We're going to need some hitters for other stuff, I'm assuming. There's a base hit. Nice job. Jerry Hairston Jr. gets one into right. Somebody made a mistake. It was Kadire, it looks like. Poor play by Michael Kadire, who's playing first base today. So Hairston makes it on. Gets credit for a hit. And the tying run comes to the plate, and Luis Cruz, and that's probably where we need to start pinch hitting. All right. I pinch hit for him and move Gordon to short. Then I can move Ellis in at second. Okay, so we're going to do some flip-flopping around, but first we need a hit here. And Yasiel Puig or Juan Uribe, we're going to go with Yasiel. Give him a chance here. We're down to 8 outs to a loss. All right, Yasiel, let's see what you can do. There's a liner to Arenado on the ground. He's going to get a double play out of this? No. Okay. Force play at second. So Hairston is erased from the base paths. We're 2 down for Withrow, and we need to hit for him. Puig 59% at first isn't going anywhere. Anybody good here? Ramon Hernandez. Juan Uribe. think Uribe could come off the bench and hit a home run. Well, let's try it. Worth a shot. All right. Facing Lopez. Uribe pops it up. Back goes Rosario, makes the catch. Nothing across in the 7th. The Dodgers get a base hit from Hairston. He's erased on a forced play by Puig, and he's left on. We're through 7 innings. It's still 2-0 Rockies. Now, I thought we wouldn't score many runs. I said 4 runs would be great. 4 runs would win right now, or at least we'd be ahead. But I didn't think the pitchers would pitch this well. I'm just amazed. Okay, let's see what I can do here to fix this mess of a lineup now. I can double switch, huh? I don't think I want to double switch. Okay, let's see what I want to do. Puig is not staying in the game. Move Gordon to short. I can't do that yet. All right, who's coming in to pitch? Go into the heart of the order. So we'll bring in Belisario to pitch. Gonna go in Uribe's spot. Okay. Let's put him here. Okay, let's try different. Okay. I don't want Puig there. See what I can. What can I do? I need Gordon to go to shortstop. Can't do that. Can I make Schumacher the pitcher? Can I do that? Okay, I can do that. There's one thing done. Let's put Gordon in at shortstop. Okay. So far, so good. Let's put Ellis in Puig's spot. No, I can't change that. Okay. Let's put Ethier in center field. I guess Steele Puig's going to stay in the game. Now can I put Mark Ellis in Uribe's spot? Nope, I can't do that either. Okay. Put Gordon back at second base. Can I do that? Put Hairston at shortstop, maybe? And Uribe at third. This is a mess. Can Hairston play second? He can. Okay. Let's put Hairston at second. And Gordon at short. Okay. There you go. Well, that was not how I wanted things. The box over here is lost. Move people all over the place, but hey, there you go. Okay. Tulowitzki will destroy Schumacher. I want to intentionally walk him and bring in a new pitcher. See if I can do that correctly. Okay. Let's go with that. All right, let's see if we can get out of this half inning. Still down by 2. There's a strikeout against Kadir. These are decent numbers for Rosario. There's a ground ball to short. Flips to Hairston, and that's it. Because he probably can't even pivot with a 3 range. 2 outs for Arenado. Those numbers are not scary, although he did double earlier. And he just homered, it looks like. Ethier seems to have a track on it, and he makes a grab at the wall. Wow. All right. Got through the half inning. It's still 2-0. We're through 7.5. 6 outs to a loss. Facing Lopez still in there. Loney will start it off with a ground ball to Rutledge. We're down to 5 outs to a loss. Van Slyke steps in. Excellent numbers, but he's 0 for 3 today. Now he's 1 for 4 as that's hit past Tulowitzki into left field, and it goes all the way to the wall. Van Slyke to second. Is that it? He holds. Gonzalez with his first error of the season, the second error for the Rockies today. The first one didn't hurt him on a throw into the dugout by Rutledge. So 1 on, 1 out for Ethier, who's 0 for 3 today, stepping in against Lopez. There's a ground ball to second. This should be an easy play for Rutledge, kind of in between hops, but he makes the play, throws to first. Van Slyke moves to third. Important to get at least 1 run home here. And the pitcher is up to bat, and that's not going to happen. He can't hit. Okay, let's see who's left. Shane Victorino. Ramon Hernandez has been sitting there the whole game, showing me good numbers. All right, Ramon, do your stuff. 2 outs, runner at third. Stepping in against Lopez, and there's a fly ball to left. That looks like an easy out. Gonzalez to his left. Makes the grab. The error doesn't hurt yet again. We're through 8. It's 2-0 Rockies. Rutledge, Lopez, and back to Young's spot. All right. Let's use Belisari on Lee Jensen on the bench. Just in case of a huge comeback. Then we go to the extra inning. All right. There's a ground ball to Gordon. Backing up way onto the grass. Fires across and gets him. 1 out. For Lopez, spot. I don't think he'll hit. Jordan Pacheco comes in to pinch it. 203 average. 1 RBI on the season. OPS of 488. And there's a ground ball to Loney. Big hop. Easy play. 2 out. For Young, 1 for 4 on the day. Singled, grounded to first, struck out, and grounded to the pitcher. Safe on an error, though. And he strikes out. First strikeout for Belisario. We've made it through with 2 pitchers left through this bullpen game, so I'm happy about that. And we only gave up 2 earned runs. I'm really happy about that. Fortunately, we scored 0. And I'll have to always wonder if I would have started the regular lineup, we would have had a chance. But it is what it is. Gordon, Ellis, and Hairston. Not Gordon. Gordon's spot is what I was going to say. Those numbers are not horrible, so we're going to let him try. Against Rafael Betancourt in here to try to shut down the Dodgers. And he starts off giving up a single straight up the middle into the outfield. Fowler fields it, and Gordon stays at first. Okay, if this was a tie game, we'd go for the steal. Maybe even at 65%. But we're not right now. We're down by 2 runs. Okay, we can do whatever we want here. Ellis, those are not great numbers. Let's take a look. Still have Mark Ellis. Those are not good numbers. Victorinos are good, though. So we're going to try it. I have no catcher. If I do this, we have 0 catcher. I don't have a catcher. I can't pinch hit. We've already used Ramon in the last half inning. This is why 3 catchers on the roster would be great. All right, any point in bunting here? Can Ellis bunt really well? It's only a 5. All right, we're going to let him swing. By the way, Rafael Betancourt on the season with a 5.25 ERA. He's 0-2, but he has 3 saves, 12 innings pitched, 14 hits, 7 walks, 11 K, a whip of 1.750. So maybe there's a chance here. First throw over, Gordon makes it, and now it's 71%. Still not tempting enough. The pitch. Oh, no pitch. Throw over again. And now it's 90. And now we're going. You've talked me into it, Betancourt. What? He didn't get a good jump. Strike one to Ellis. Okay, it's 92%. Let's go now. And he's stolen it. They just wanted me to steal, so I took it. Stolen base number 9. Gordon in scoring position, but still down 2 runs. A.J. Ellis has 2 strikes on him. Numbers look terrible. Can you make contact and move him to third? Some kind of productive out. There's a fly ball to right. Young with the 5 arms coming in. I don't know if it's deep enough for Gordon to tag, and I don't even know if it's worth the chance of taking the chance. And they don't even get an option. So a fly out to right. He's down. Hairston is up. He's 1 for 3, although his one hit was because Kadire made a bad play. And Victorino now gets his opportunity. All right, Shane steps in for his one bat. Here we go. Facing Betancourt, and it's a throwaway. So Gordon moves up to third. Fly ball gets him home, but 1 run doesn't do enough. So Victorino needs to keep the chain moving. The pitch. And he walks him. That's 1 way. And the tying run is now at first, with 1 out for Puig, who's still in the game because I couldn't move people the way I wanted to. All right, go for it, Puig. That looks like a base hit. It's over third into left field. Gonzalez fields the ball. Well, we're not going for third. I mean, it would be great to get the third, but no way. All right. So the Rowley has finally scored a run. It's 2-1 Rockies. There's 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. Uribe is up. Those are not good numbers. A base hit ties this game. A double wins this game with Puig running. Both guys on base have good speed. Whew. Loney on deck. We have 2 guys on the bench, Kemp and Ellis, and they both don't look good. They actually look worse. So, Betancourt's already given up 2 hits and gotten 1 out. He's given up 2 hits and a walk and only recorded 1 out. That was the fly out by Ellis. So we're going to let him hit. We're going to see if Uribe can get the run. The pitch is a fly ball to right. Doesn't look like much. Young going back. He's under it. He makes the grab. Victorino, there's no point in trying it. No. I mean, probably make it safely, but not going to end the game on that. All right. Still have a chance. It's up to James Loney, who's 0 for 4 today. He's due. Hitting .315 on the season. 2 game-winning RBIs on the season. He's grounded to short, grounded to second, struck out, and grounded to second again. He's due. He has good numbers. Base hit here could tie it. Victorino is fast. Puig is fast. You hit this in the gap, you've won this game. This scheduled loss. The pitch to Loney is a fly ball to left center. It's up high, but Fowler seems to have it on the track, makes the catch, and the Dodgers lose. I don't know why I was surprised. We called this a scheduled loss. I just never expected it to be this close. Loney ends up 0 for 5. The Dodgers lose 2-1. But hey, it was a close game. And I got the experience of using almost every pitcher on the roster. There you see everybody. Batting wise. Pitching wise. Only 2 earned runs. A home run. Dominguez gave up a run. And everybody else, nice job. And equally, the Rockies should get their credit. Only Betancourt gave up a run. Let's see the pitchers. Expected pitch count was 23 through 19. He could have thrown 38. Guerra. Dominguez had 2 more pitches. Guerra had some more pitches. I think we hit for him. Withrow had less pitches, but I only used 23. Schumacher just walked somebody. Had 42 pitches I could have used, but the game would have been way out of reach at that point, and it was close enough that I had to try. Belisario had a lot more pitches left. All right, the Rockies spoiled a bid for a sweep. They won a game, even though they had 2 errors. Fowler with the home run, and Nicasio deserved the MVP. The Dodgers fall to 20-7. Next video will be a recap of the first 6 of the season. The first of 6 videos, looking at where we're at, where we need to go, how many more at bats we have left for each player. And we thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on Missed It by How Much.